Hey guys, we need to talk about Jacksfilms. He has made a video in response to Sniper Wolf. Now, I know I'm using a filter, a TikTok lemon filter, whatever, but that's because I'm having back problems and I just do not feel like showing my face because I'm shirtless. But we need to talk about this. He made a video, and we're going to respond to this video, and we're going to dissect why this is so serious to talk about, because this is getting out of hand. Sniper Wolf freaking posted roughly 30 to 40 minutes ago at the time of me recording this. And she's making light of this entire situation, and it's gross. So let's take a look at what Jack had to say in regards to this, dissect this, and talk about it. Roll that footage.
Last night, Sniper Wolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line, "Let's talk like adults."
You know, I always find it amazing when people say, let's talk like adults. Let's converse like adults. Yet they do the most childish actions one could possibly think of. Doesn't really make sense, but then narcissists never do make sense.
In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me. Sniper Wolf needs to be deplatformed. In this exact moment, she turned from a mere content thief to someone who doxes and stalks her critics.
I've never gotten this. Never understood it. You got criticized. Whoop-de-freaking-do. We all do. Bigger creators like Jack get criticized all the time. Smaller creators like myself get criticized all the time. Everybody gets criticized. Who do you think you are getting off treating people like this? You don't see PewDiePie, who has gotten massive amounts of criticism, going around looking up the addresses of every one of his critics and stalking them, do you? No. Because when he was wrong, he owned up to his mistakes. And when he wasn't wrong, he was just like, I'm not wrong, and I'm not apologizing for this. I'm just going to go about my day. That's how mature adults, what you say you wanted to do with Jack, speak like mature adults. That's what mature adults do. They don't stalk people. Not at all.
To everyone that's reached out to us, thank you. We're fine, we're just a little shaken up. But mainly, we feel violated. We no longer feel safe in our own home because we're dealing with someone who genuinely thinks they're in the right for A, stalking me, and B, posting our home to her massive audience.
For any of y'all who are still supporting Sniper Wolf, millions of people know where Jack lives. And if you say, well, she deleted it, it's the internet. Somebody's going to take a screenshot or a screen recording of it, and it is going to be known where Jack and his family live. The internet is forever. We've learned this since day one of picking up a phone, a computer, or a tablet. The internet is forever. So his address is out there permanently, and he might have to move. That's my assumption. Not saying he said anything about moving, because I don't know if he has or not. But if I were him and I felt unsafe in my home because I knew millions of people knew where I lived, I'd hightail it out of there. That's just me, though. Internet's forever. This is dangerous and disgusting.
What a disgusting abuse of clout that is. This is irresponsible at best and flat out dangerous at worst.
And to be honest, I wouldn't even give her an ounce of the at best part. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she did not give a crap. She is a horrible person, and she has a history of being horrible. You can go online and look at any of the Sniper Wolf's bad compilation videos out there. She knows what she's doing. She doesn't care.
YouTube needs to step in and take action. If this goes unpunished, then it sets a terrifying precedent that you can dox and stalk your critics so long as you have a big YouTube audience.
And to be honest, I wouldn't even give her an ounce of the at best part. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she did not give a crap. She is a horrible person, and she has a history of being horrible. You can go online and look at any of the Sniper Wolf's bad compilation videos out there. She knows what she's doing. She doesn't care.
If she truly wanted to talk with me, she could have done so through many other means. But there's one thing you don't do. You do not show up at someone's house. That's simply a line you do not cross.
You know, I'm pretty sure that even the worst people on YouTube know not to do this. To my knowledge, I could be completely wrong. I don't even think the evil gnome himself, Keemstar, has shown up to somebody's house unannounced. Again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But we all kind of have a collective agreement that doxing is wrong, and terrorizing and harassing other people is wrong. You can disagree with them, you can call them out, you can make videos on them, you can say even just flat out lies about them as long as it's not, lies that could affect their job. You can say a bunch of stuff. Freedom of speech, but you have no right to attack them at their home. You just don't.
There is zero justification for this. She claims in her story that I've been harassing her. No, Sniper Wolf, I've not been harassing you. At all. In my videos on Jacksfilms, I've been critiquing her non-transformative commentary, I point out cases of content theft and freebooting, and I credit the creators she steals from. I've been critical of her content, but that does not equate to harassment.
You know, it amazes me. I think the word harassment online has been watered down. Now, you are able to harass people on the internet. Do not get me wrong, but when people think that criticism of them through multiple videos, when they think that's harassment, they're dead wrong on that. That's somebody making critical videos on you. Now, do I think in some cases it's a fine line between critique and actual harassment and being an obsessive person? Yes. But what Jack is doing is actual criticism. What he's doing is actual support of the people Sniper Wolf steals from. And she wants her actions to go completely unpunished. Her actions of stealing from a lot of times minor children to go completely unpunished. I'm sorry, but Jack is 100% correct in doing this. 100%. And what he's doing is not harassment at all. It's the most it's the very definition of the term transformative. Alright, I've talked enough. Proceed.
What is harassment is coming to our home, sharing it for millions to see, and taunting me to come out.
No, Jack. She just wants to talk to you. Like adults.
YouTube needs to take swift action and ban her from the platform ASAP.
Again, I'm normally not one for banning people off platforms, but I fully agree with this. When you're putting somebody's life in danger, you need to go. You need to go. Period. Because criticism does not warrant this type of behavior. Heck, even if they were telling bold-faced lies about you and slandering your name all over YouTube, it does not give you a right to threaten them and put their families' lives in danger.
And the same goes for Instagram. Speaking of, Sniper Wolf is already making light of the situation.
In all seriousness, how can you think this is even slightly cute or slightly funny? Making light, laughing about, frightening somebody. All because they criticize your crappy YouTube content. Which, most of it isn't even yours in the first place because you just freeboot everything. I will never understand this level of thinking. It makes no sense. But then narcissists never do make any sense.
As if stalking someone is a quirky thing to do. No one should feel unsafe in their own home. And thanks to Sniper Wolf, my wife and I now do. So YouTube, please do the right thing and get her off the platform. Anyone who weaponizes their fan base like she did does not deserve a space here.
And Jack is 1000% correct. You shouldn't be weaponizing fan base. Sniper has this inflated ego of herself, where she is literally nothing but the face of this YouTube page. She has no talent, she has no skills, she doesn't bring anything but her pretty looks to the table. And she's built an empire, so to speak, off of nothing but lies. But now that she has this big old fan base that she can use and weaponize against Jack, that's an issue. Even though we all know most of her fan base is literal children. That's beside the point. Children and grown adults who we all know just want to get inside our pants. I don't understand the mindset of people who think this is acceptable. I don't understand how people think this is a quirky, cute thing to do, because it's not. It's not. I would not do this to my worst enemy, because innocent people always get hurt. Let's say Jack was a horrible individual, terrible person, terrible human being, but his wife was not. You are putting his innocent wife in danger because of your hatred for Jack. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. And so when we see crap like this going on, it just infuriates everybody with a soul. This is not political. It's not, I hate you, you hate me. We can all come together as one unified, cohesive body of logical, rational thinking souls and say, she's dead wrong for doing this. She's horrible for doing this. And we can call this nonsense out when need be. I know I'm doing what I can. I'm a small mouthpiece, but I can say what I need to say. And what I need to say is, Jack, you're in my prayers. Your wife is in my prayers. I hope that you are safe. And I hope that if you are not safe, that you are able to find a new home. This is not acceptable. And Sniper knows it's not acceptable. But she does it anyway. Because she can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day.